I'm Nasir. Thanks for clicking my new video. Today, I'm going to teach you a new special topic that will be so much helpful to improve your English language capability. You'll be able to learn everything in an English language learner, and that's why. What is the first thing that will be so much helpful to improve your natural language capability? It's our learning process. It's really so different than the others. And if you want to watch my video more and more times, obviously that will be so much helpful to improve your English speaking capability, and you'll be able to say any English sentences, in any situation, in any place. So viewers, let's start today's topic. And today's topic is how to learn English faster and better. Free spoken English lesson. Actually, in this case, actually, if you want to say something in a spoken, it's a natural way that will be happen in a normal way, and you will be able to learn it it will be the deep learning. When you try to say something, obviously it will happen. It will come from your mouth automatically. Natural learning. Our learning process is really so natural. You have to learn English in a natural way. Don't worry about this. Just you have to stay with us and watch my video more and more times. If you watch my video more and more times, that will be improve your spoken capability. At first, it's very much needed to build up your listening capability. That's so much important. There is no any doubt about this. If you want to build up your listening capability, you have to watch and listen more and more times. Real natural English that is not find out from the textbook. If you read the textbook, it's really so unnatural. It's a fake. It is not that will not help you your spoken capability, especially in learning English. So I want to teach you all the time. Actually, I'll try my best all the time to teach you how can you be able to improve your English capability faster and real English that is not possible to find out from the textbook. Actually, and you have to try to make a real English conversation more and more times. That will be so much helpful to improve your spoken skill and improve your natural English learning capability. So I want to try my best to teach you all of my viewers. Actually, we are living in a Bangladesh. It's all the time in a Bengali environment. It's really so obstacle to learn English. So we have to at first we have to create the English environment that will be so much helpful for all of my subscribers and viewers. They are enjoying the learning. Actually, without the enjoying and without the confidence, it's not possible to make yourself somewhat a change. Actually, when you try to say something and try to practice English, especially you are trying to change yourself. You are staying in such a situation, but when you're trying it English language practice, or the spoken practice, or the listening practice, obviously you are trying to change yourself. You are convert the Bengali person to the English person. Actually, real native English learners. So all the time, keep confidence on yourself and stay with us. Watch my video more and more times, and if you watch my video more and more times, obviously that will be must be helpful to improve your spoken capability. So today I'll share with you that how to speak, how to learn English faster and better. It's a free language lesson. You will be able to learn it, and you know that I've mentioned in my previous video. If you watched that, obviously you know that what's the process. Our learning process is really so natural. You have to learn it. Actually, in our learning process, there is no needed to read the textbook. That's needed to not to memorize any grammar rules. Without the grammar books, without the reading textbook, obviously you will be able to learn automatically, subconsciously. It will happen in your brain. Actually, when you try to say something, and at first you have to the beginning level, you have to say something in a natural English person, natural, and obviously that will be the easy. Not try to difficult. Difficult, it's really so obstacle, it's really so barrier. You won't be able to say anything in any situation. But our learning process, actually, it's really and natural. If you want to watch my video more and more times, obviously you will be able to get the perfect real idea about this. And you'll be able to make your English fluent faster, and obviously that will be the better. And it's a real natural English learning process. So all the time you have to be step. And at first, you have to, at the beginning moment, you have to decide that you are doing your best activities. to learning English. There is no any doubt that it is a great opportunity. You will be able to make yourself as an international person. As an international person, you are living in different countries. Our first language is really so different, and English is a foreign language. We are going to start. We are going to. Okay, we are talking. Actually, today I'm going to teach you how can you be able to make in spoken English in the faster and obviously better. Actually, we are trying to learn external learning English. That means we are trying to different accent, especially for the English. In such kind of accents, we are trying to Bangladeshi accent that all of the viewers they can follow with us, and they actually learning faster and better. That means you have to learn standard English. Standard English, that means majority percent of the English native speaker they can be easily understand our voice, our pronunciation. See, pronunciation is a very much important. If you want to memorize the vocabulary, it's really so difficult one by one into vocabulary memorizing with the meaning. That's so I can recommend that you have to try to learn it, try to memorize in, using a sentences. If you want to focus the in using a sentences, real sentences, that will be so much helpful to memorize it. So viewers, you have to try in such of the technique, and that will be so much helpful to improve your capability. So and another is a spoken English. You have to try to use the daily basis. Till we are living in a, we are starting our day from the morning and the evening. In the whole day, we are trying, we are saying all the time so, with our family, with our colleague, with our friends, and in a school, college, or university. So many sentences we are using in our first language, dialect, as a dialect. That's why, and you have to try in this. You can say everything in your first language. So instead of the first language, you have to try to say in an English. It's not a difficult. Obviously, you have to first say the real, natural, easiest language, easiest that will be so much helpful to improve your capability. And all the time you have to create, you have to try to create the English environment. You are trying to stay in such kind of environment, and that will be so much helpful to improve your capability. And I hope that if you stay with me and watch my video more and more times, obviously that will be helpful to improve your capability. You will be get the real idea, real authentic English. That will be so much helpful to improve your capability. And all the time I'm trying my best. Actually, that's my promise that all of my subscribers, all my viewers, I'll try my best to improve their capability, and they can be easily learn English. How to learn English without the boring feeling. If you feel boring, if you feel difficulty, it's really so difficult to learn English. So when you trying to say something, and when you trying to practicing English, obviously you feel relaxed. It's a relaxedness is so much important to helpful. It will be so much helpful to you, and you can try to. Actually, all of my some of the students they can ask me how can it be, how much time I can take in practice in the whole day. Actually, I can recommend that if you can take a practice whole day, that will be so much helpful. But it's not possible. Actually, we are doing different activities, different jobs. So I recommend to you if you can get the morning time, get up early, and you can say just 20 to 30 minutes listening practice, or trying to say something spoken practice. And another important thing is that viewers that if you get any opportunity to say something in English before the audience or any situation, obviously you have to capture it. You have to say something before the audience. It will be remove all of your shyness from your mind. It will be remove all of your barriers, obstacles. Actually, we know the English, we know different language, we know different vocabulary, meaning, but we can't use it instantly. That's the main problem in a spoken language. You have to remove all kind of the barriers from your mind. Viewers, actually, in a spoken language, I'm saying that all the time, the real natural English, and real natural English it will come when you can be able to learn it natural way. Actually, natural way. Actually, our academic process, our academic learn, our academic curriculum, it's not helpful to improve all kind of the viewers to improve their English language capability. So that's why in such a situation, I've tried my best, and all the time trying to do my best. How can I be improve their language capability, and that will be so much helpful. That will be so much helpful, I think. And for practicing, you have to all the time stay with me, and you can give us some of the recommendation, advice in my channel, and that will be I will try my best to support them, and obviously it will be helpful to establish my channel And so I can talk another topics that how to talk about any topic in English in anywhere. English for the beginner. Actually, you are starting your learning English as a beginning level. You are staying the child learning process, and in such a situation, you have to learn in a silent period. Actually, you can think like a British child or the American child, at least so the early moment, early ages, and an American child or the British child, they can learn easily at first the beginning, at least 2 or 3 years, 2 or 3 or maybe 4 years, the silent period. That's a silent learning process. And the learning process is continue. If you can all the time try to listen, obviously your listening capability will be improved and definitely improved. And at the moment, you when at least 2 or 3 months, if you can continue your and all the time, I hope that you have to take a practice with me.